So, true to form, the internet has served us up with yet another new wellness and diet fad. But this one is actually worth paying attention to. Fiber maxing is the practice of drastically increasing your dietary fiber. So what does this do? And why?
All right, as social media continues to shape the way we think about wellness, social media has also become a hotspot for quick fix health hacks and trending elixirs. But do they deliver on their promises, or are there smarter, science-backed alternatives? Well, to help break us all down, naturopathic Dr. Joyce Johnson joining us here today to talk about what we need to know. And we're breaking down kind of the 4 most popular trends that we're seeing on social media right now. Yeah. Great to see you, by the way.
Thank you.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I love this idea because there is so much information out there. And you're like, they sound so convincing. Is this actually real? So let's start with the first topic we're talking about, which is cortisol detox.
Yes. So the idea that you can detoxify cortisol from your body using drinks or supplements or elixirs, this is not true. Cortisol is our stress hormone. We need cortisol to improve energy, to help regulate blood sugar levels, to help manage stress, right? That's our stress hormone. But what happens is when you have chronically high cortisol levels, that can affect your sleep, it can affect your mood, it can affect your blood sugar levels. So we really want to figure out what is causing that.
And inflammation too, right?
And absolutely, inflammation too. So what you want to do is you want to focus on a healthy diet. So making sure you're getting protein and fiber. You want to get the right amount of sleep. If you're not sleeping, your cortisol will be high. If your cortisol's high, you need to sleep better. So sleep is first and foremost. You want to regulate your blood sugar levels, and that can be by, eating well and also increasing fiber.
Okay, and fiber is our next topic because, hey, my kids are at that age where they follow social media, but for different reasons. They talk about looks maxing, but there's something called fiber maxing, which is just like adding a bunch of chia seeds or protein or whatever it is to help things move down there. Is this an actual true trend?
Okay. Yes, fiber maxing is something that is good for you. What I will say, though, is that you want to increase fiber gradually. If you just ramp up your fiber intake really fast without drinking lots of water, you're going to end up with gas and bloating and constipation, which none of us want to have.
No.
So you want 25 to 38 grams of fiber per day. You can get creative with it. So add some chia or ground flax into your smoothie.
Flax.
Sometimes if I'm extra hungry, I'll add some oats into my smoothie. Into like a protein shake. You can increase fiber by having vegetables with the skins on. And everything on here is also what we call a low FODMAP fiber, because if you're someone with IBS and you're trying to increase fiber, you got to make sure you're increasing the right type of fiber. Otherwise, you will end up with worsening symptoms. So you can add something like a fiber supplement that's low FODMAP, right, for IBS patients.
Like would Metamucil, would that be considered like the psyllium husks? Is that
for
helpful?
People with IBS, that can make your symptoms, a psyllium that potentially can make your symptoms worse. So just be careful. And fiber is very individual.
Okay. Next up, this is something all morning TV anchors and busy parents need, is more sleep. And so this is a sleepy girl mocktail trend. With tart cherry juice and magnesium. Is this a real thing?
Okay, this is something partially helpful. Okay, so tart cherry juice is a source of melatonin. It's probably not going to give you enough melatonin to get the same effect that you would from maybe a melatonin supplement. And magnesium, fantastic to combine it, right? You can do a tablet, you can do a powder. Choose the right type of magnesium. So something like magnesium citrate, for example, can work as a laxative, which is not what you want when you're going to sleep at night. So choose magnesium bisglycinate. That format we know helps to calm their nervous system, and it doesn't have any digestive upset. You can also, if you're not doing the tart cherry juice or melatonin, set a bedtime routine. So, a certain time, you're going to dim the lights, you're going to decrease the amount of screen time. Caffeine in the afternoon is a no. Add some herbal teas, and that can be helpful.
For sure. I think I take this exact bottle. Okay, very quickly, got to run through this. Cold plunges. We heard all about the benefits of dipping your whole body in ice. Is this beneficial or not?
Again, this is another partial, and I say that because there's caveats. You want to make sure that you are being safe. So cold plunging, immersing yourself, great. Athletes have been doing this for a very long time to help decrease inflammation in your body, help to boost mood, energy, that type of thing. However, we do find that's a short-term benefit. And if you are someone that is at risk maybe for cardiovascular disease, it could cause some stress on your
Right.
heart. There is a risk of having, a little bit of hypothermia. So you want to make sure that you're doing it under supervision. Do it at home. Cold water spray on your low back, completely safe. You can stop whenever you've had enough.
Yeah. And of course, there are spas that offer those
Yes.
cold spa pools. This is so heavy. This is a 20-pound weighted vest. I had no idea they come this heavy.
It's really heavy, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You could do weights with this right now.
Yes.
Is this a thing that actually works?
Yes. Okay. So weighted vests, they are a huge trend. What I will say though is you want to keep it to no more than 10% of your body weight.
Oh gosh.
You are a trooper.
Wow, I'm pregnant again.
So you want to keep it about 10% of your body weight. And with a weighted vest, I will say if you're someone that suffers from any joint problems or lower back pain or balance issues, there are other ways that you can increase calorie expenditure and cardiovascular health. So make sure you're getting some weight training in there and strength training. You can do some body weight. Gradually work your way up if you're going to start with a weighted vest because you would be surprised at how much 20 pounds feels on your back.
Oh my gosh, it is a lot. Okay, Dr. Joyce Johnson, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for
to
having
help
me.
us debunk some of these myths online and with the trends filtering through it. Really appreciate it. Thank you.